Lovelies! Tea here. My gel sensory pouch. I found this while searching for comfort kit ideas on YouTube, and this seems to be fairly popular, particularly among the autism community, but it's also very good for mental illness, and at least that's what I found. So that's where I got the original idea, and how-to was through searching on YouTube. I had all the ingredients at home, so I decided I would give it a try and see if it was something that was up my alley. Turns out it is, and it was super easy to make, and I think it turned out quite pretty. It's still in the beginning stages, so things haven't quite melded together, so it's just going to get even more beautiful over time as things continue to mix, which kind of excites me. I thought in this video I would share my how-to. The last tutorial I made for the fidget toy was very well received. Thank you very much, everybody. Oh, that was a huge upward shot in the ego that I totally needed. Self-esteem through the roof, thanks to the wonderful comments with that video. So I thought I would give my hand at a tutorial another try and hopefully be as successful. So without further ado, let me help you make one of these sensory gel bags. To make this project, the first thing you will need is a plastic baggie of some kind. You could use a sandwich baggie, but they're not, I mean, they're fairly puncture resistant, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to use one of these freezer bags, which is much thicker and I think will be more durable. You will need some hair gel. I'm just using this. This came with a bottle of shampoo. I don't know, like 5 years ago or something. I've had this forever. And as you can see, there's still quite a bit left. So it makes it perfect for a project like this. And you will also need some duct tape. I have my lovely peacock pattern that I'm going to use. Optional sparkles. I don't know if I'm going to use this kind or this kind, or maybe both. I don't know. Food color, also optional. And then I also have a collection of beads and things, and I may be using some or none. We'll see. First things first, I'm going to use this sandwich bag as a template for the size of my sensory pouch, and I'm going to cut down the freezer bag so it's not as big, and I'm lining up the sandwich bag so I have the zip top, because that will make at least one side definitely secure, and then I'm lining it up on the natural sealed side because, again, that will be definitely secure.
I'm not 100% sure if this is going to work. I'm just going to cut that down there. And this side.
And don't worry if your sides look a little wonky and wobbly. We will fix that. And how will we do that, you ask? Why, with every Canadian handy person's favorite tool, duct tape, of course. Okay, so we need to find the end, and we're going to rip off a strip that is just a little bit longer than the edge we would like to cover. And I'm going to start down here at the bottom. It's about that big. Grab some scissors. Actually, you know what? I think this might be easier. So I'll put the duct tape down first, put the bag on top about halfway, like so, and then fold the duct tape over like so. One side sealed. Okay, so you cut the excess off there just to neaten it up a little bit, and measure some out for the next side. And there we go. Our pouch is ready for the gel. Now I left the zipper side open because I think this will be easier to get rid of all the air after I add the gel, as opposed to leaving one of the cut sides open. Okay, I'm going to squirt a good amount. And I've pretty much used the rest of the gel that was in here, but that's okay. I don't know if you can see it on camera, well, maybe a little bit. This gel has kind of a green tint to it already, so I am going to work with that. Time for some food coloring. And I drop in a little bit of green and a little bit of blue. Go for a color that kind of matches the duct tape. And what the heck, a little more green. There are no precise measurements here. Add what makes you happy. Now, for some glitter. I think I'm going to use this stuff after all. That is so pretty. So a nice dumping of blue glitter. And what the heck, let's add some of the silver stuff too. It's so pretty. That looks awesome already. I think I'm also going to add some of these blue beads. I got them from something back when I was very briefly a jewelry designer. I've never used them, and I don't think I will until now. In they go. I found some of these fish aquarium or fish tank glass rocks as well. I'm going to throw one of these in because I just can't have an even number. So now we'll have 7. Now we squeeze out as much of the air as we can get out and zip it up. And now we will further seal it with more duct tape. And there we go. And one last time, cut off the extra. And there you have it. A sensory gel pouch. And the more you move it around, the more the color will mix and swirl, the more the glitter will get worked in. Play hide and seek with the beads, and just squeeze it till your heart's content. There you have it, lovelies. Your very own sensory gel bag. And I love these because they are completely customizable. You can make it any size you want. You can make it bigger, smaller. You can use whatever kind of duct tape you want. You can change up the colors. Use different kinds of glitter. Don't use glitter. Use different beads and marbles and stuff, or not. If you just like just the gel, you can go just the gel and not the little hard bits. Just make sure whatever little hard bits that you put in, they're smooth. You don't want to have any rough edges and accidentally puncture your bag because that could get pretty messy. This will be going back into my coping kit, and hopefully I might be coming at you with another tutorial from some of the other handmade stuff in that kit. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Yeah, this was totally off the cuff and obviously not scripted. I'm not exactly sure what I'm saying. I love you, lovelies. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, stay fabulous. Update about 3 years later. The pouch is still holding up. You can see the gel has gotten thicker. It looks like the liquid was replaced by air, because there's a lot more in there than before. The colors have completely mixed and the glitter is fully incorporated. And there are the beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. and a little aquarium gem. The duct tape has held. I haven't had any spills or leaks or anything. The texture and the consistency is a little bit different, but as you can see, it's still playable. I still like playing with it. I like to set it down on a table and poke it and play while I'm reading, checking emails, that kind of stuff. So this holds up well. I've had it, like I said, for 3 years. It's still awesome. I still highly recommend.